Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ria Varsami and I'm a shamanic astrologer. Today I will be sharing with you astrological information about the first full moon of 2025 that is happening on the 13th or the 14th of January depending on your time zone. So first of all, I want to say Happy New Year to all of you. I wish you all the best, all the amazing things to come into your life for the upcoming year. And this particular full moon that we start the year is so special because it has some crazy strong alignments. So we will analyze all of them. First thing that makes this full moon very special is because just 2 days before the full moon, or 3 depending on your time zone, we have the lunar nodes changing axis, and this happens every 18 months. So this is a very important time when it comes to our collective destiny and our karma. And also this full moon is conjuncting Mars that is in retrograde, and Mars goes in retrograde only every 2 years. And also we have literally we have 4 conjunctions under this full moon that are so like planets working together in synergy that are so powerful. So I will analyze everything with you with detail. So before I continue, if you are not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can support my work and I can continue making these videos. Feel free to like the video, share with your friends, comment. And also I want to let you know that I am doing an online course that is starting on the 26th of February 2025. It's called the Moon Magic Course. It's a 3-month course where we work with 3 moon cycles. It's a course that is not presential, so it's not via Zoom. So the material is pre-recorded and is sent to you before every new moon and full moon. So this time you can do the course with your own time and space. And there is an early bird prize that ends on the 15th of January. So if you want to take advantage of the early bird prize, make sure you book your spot before the 15th of January. You will find the link down in the description. Okay, let's go now. So the first thing I want to share is that under this full moon, we have 5 planets in water signs. So this is lots of water. So a lot of you might have lots of water in your natal birth chart. You will feel so emotional, extremely emotional. Every time we have a full moon in general, we feel very emotional because the moon represents our emotions. So a full moon, generally, all of us, doesn't matter if we have like a chart, a different chart, we always want to feel like very emotional with the full moon. Especially this one is in the energy of Cancer, and the moon is the ruler of Cancer. So a full moon in Cancer is like the strongest moon energy, let's say, that we can have, also the most emotional energy that we can have. So in addition to this, not only the full moon is in the Cancer, so it makes it a very emotional and kind of like withdrawing, like full moon, like you want to be on your own, you want to like process a lot of things. Also, we have 5 planets in water signs. So it's a lot happening. And we have a lot of Piscean energy, actually. So Cancer is the energy that connects with the past a lot. Cancer carries all the memories, whatever happens in the past. Cancer connects also with our childhood, with our family, with our roots, also with our emotions, our sensitivity. So this particular full moon in Cancer not only helps us to release all baggage, all the emotions, release things from the past, but also helps us a lot to see how much are we trusting our feeling, how much we are acting out of what we feel, or we're just operating only from our mind, from our logical mind. And why I'm saying this, because this full moon conjuncting Mars. So the moon and Mars are very close in degrees, and Mars is actually the masculine. Mars is all about taking action, it's all about our desires, our motivation, our masculine force we all have. And Mars also is in retrograde right now. So Mars in retrograde, I keep saying that because maybe you didn't watch my previous videos. When Mars goes retrograde is a very important period for us. Mars is going to be in retrograde until the 24th of February. And Mars is a planet that is closer to the Earth and thus goes in retrograde every 2 years. And it's a lot about reflecting on our actions. So this full moon conjuncting the moon, the message that it has is like, are you really listening to your feeling? Like, I will give you an example. For example, let's say whatever is happening to your life, different situation, or maybe it's about a person, and you have this strong feeling. Your feeling is like, you know what, I don't feel good with this person, or this situation is like, I feel this way. But we're so used to not listen to this feeling, and so used to look for external like information instead of like taking all this like information is already here, like in our feelings. So this full moon has this message like, are you actually taking actions trusting how you feel, trusting this feeling, because in the end, this feeling, our body gives us this kind of like intuitive messages through this feeling we have. So it's a lot about this. So this is super, super powerful. And for me, actually, I was preparing this video for several days. I was supposed to record this video many days ago, and a lot of things were happening into my life, and I knew that this was part of what I have to talk in this video. So it was a lot about me trusting my feeling and taking actions of my feeling. And that was me being in a very terrible situations where I had to really trust my feeling, and then I felt much better afterwards. So also, this is the thing, when we trust our feelings after we feel good. So this is a sign. When you trust, it's like, but when you don't trust, you keep staying in this kind of feeling like, something is there. But when you trust, it's like, yeah, I feel good now. I listen to myself. So it's a lot about also with this full moon cutting old hooks from the past. So we are here to release a lot of things from the past. And these hooks are connected with emotions, and going deeper with that are connecting with our childhood traumas. So this full moon particular does also that. We have the moon squaring Chiron, the wounded healer. We have the moon trining Neptune, doing a sextile with Uranus. We have lots of like of alignments. This moon is really, really active. There's so many important aspects with important planets. So it's a lot about also looking back into our childhood wounds and see how they are connected with this kind of like baggage that we carry, and also how we are having this kind of like hooks in us, old hooks, so they don't let us move on. And these hooks are stuck in these emotions, So this is really, really interesting. So we really have to connect with our emotions. So this full moon gives us opportunity where you have to trust what you feel, no matter what, no matter who is this person, no matter what is the situation. You have to cultivate, you have to work with this trust for yourself and what you feel. So it's a lot about this. And Mars in retrograde helps us also. So you might bring people from the past to teach you that, might bring situations, as it did for me, to teach you that, all of these things. So that's very interesting. At the same time, the moon does an opposition with Pluto. It's like, okay, we have enough of all these alignments. So this opposition with Pluto is a lot about transformation. So also this full moon brings a lot of this transformative energy. This is not a full moon that comes like to just be like quiet. It comes to make a lot of noise, and it comes to take out a lot of our emotions. Like this is this deeper layer of emotions, not only what is happening now in our life, but also going deeper into childhood, going deeper into past lives, going to all these layers, going maybe to ancestral stuff, all these things. Now, another important thing that is happening also under this full moon, like 2 days before the 11th of January, the lunar nodes are changing axis. So the north node has been in Aries and the south node has been in Libra for the last 18 months. So the last 18 months, we've been working a lot about taking responsibility of our life, being the leaders of our life, and also working a lot with karmic relationships, or how are our relationships, right? This balance, giving, receiving. Now we are going to a completely new cycle. So actually, with this full moon, we are also starting a new 18-month cycle. So in this new cycle, we will be working with the north node in Pisces and the south node in Virgo. So we'll be working a lot about trusting our intuition, connecting more with our spiritual nature. Pisces also is a lot about healing, lots of like this kind of like synchronicities, channeling, imagination. All of these things are the energy of Pisces. And on the other side, what we're going to be releasing with the karma, right? What we have to let go is the Virgo. So this is more of the analytical nature of the mind, hyper analyzing, always like taking, let's say, decisions from logic, or also the criticism for ourselves, the perfectionism, all of these shadows of Virgo. So this is a very, very amazing new cycle. And of course, depends when you have these degrees of Pisces or Virgo on your birth chart. That will be specifically the area of your life that you will be working the upcoming 18 months. So this is a very beautiful, so we are closing right now a cycle. So this full moon is also closing a cycle of lessons, what we learned the last 18 months. So you can also reflect, what did I learn the last 18 months? When was the north node in Aries and the south node in Libra? What did I learn about karmic relationships, about karmic patterns in relationships, how I'm giving my energy, how I'm receiving energy, all these kind of things. And also how I'm the leader of my own life, right? And now the new cycle, it's so different that we're starting right now. And if you don't know, the lunar nodes do 18 years cycle. So the nodes will be exactly again in these two energies in 18 years from now. So this is very important. And also, in addition to this, we have a lot of planets in water signs. So as I said from the beginning of the video, we have 5 planets in water signs. So we have also Venus and Saturn in Pisces, and they're in conjunction. And also we have the North Node already, we said it will be in Pisces, and Neptune in Pisces. So we have 3 planets. The North Node is not a planet, it's a node. So we have lots of, also this Piscean energy is very strong under this full moon. So of course, if you have a lot of Piscean energy in your birth chart, or lots of Cancerian energy in your birth chart, you will feel like lots. Like under this full moon, it's going to be a lot of things coming up. So also with the Pisces is like a lot of like this intuition. The intuition is very strong, very strong. So the way to move into a higher path, and this is always the question we have to be asking: how can I move on a higher path? So the way we move on this higher path and we let go of these all emotional hooks that connect with our childhood, connect with ancestral stuff, with past lives, is by listening to our intuition, having this connection with spirit, because we are not alone here, and we are not supposed to do everything alone here. We have always help, we always have guidance, right? So this is what this full moon also is teaching us. So it's, as I said, it's very, very transformational. It's very powerful. It's very strong. It's very cathartic at the same time, cleansing, but also it's very activating. So you will find with this full moon lots of power rising in you. You will find this also motivation there with Mars. Mars gives us this kind of motivation, like, yes, I have all of this, but I have to move on. So this energy of moving on, and also helping us to also reflect and see how have we been taking actions in the past. So it's very, very powerful. It's very powerful, very transformative. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's helpful for you, and take time for yourself. This is also, every time we have a new moon and full moon, I always recommend to take this time for yourself, have a lot of time to reflect, to go within. But especially this full moon, even if I don't say it, it's going to make you want to spend a lot of time on your own, because it's a very introvertic like full moon. You will feel like you want to withdraw from the world and really connect with your emotions. So thank you so much for watching. Check out my online course, take advantage of the early bird price, and you will find the link down in the description. And thank you also so much for your my voice, for your donations. Thank you so much. It's like so beautiful, and I love the messages that you write me on your donations also. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye for now.